Oh my gosh. We went full mom-mobile. What the heck? Well, if you guys have been paying attention to my Instagram and my Facebook page, which I'll put the links below, you'll know exactly that we were going to buy a Toyota. And we had to get rid of my wife's Hyundai Tucson minivan, or not minivan, but little tiny SUV that she had. And I didn't actually get it out because of the fact that I did get the GTR, so I really wasn't too concerned about getting this car out. But this is basically what we got. I am sorry that it is windy today. It has been non-stop windy for the last week here. It's crazy cold weather actually here in Central Florida. But I wanted to go ahead and show you exactly what we got. We went ahead and went full mom mode, full minivan. And let me tell you, people make fun of minivans all day long. But this is great. It is amazing. It's a Toyota Sienna SE model, okay? I don't know if it stands for Sports Edition, whatever. But it is an amazing, amazing vehicle. So basically, we needed something with a little bit more room. So our plans were originally to just get a bigger SUV. Many of you guys were guessing the entire time that we were going to get a Toyota Highlander, a Sequoia, even a Land Cruiser. I had a few people say, and obviously, we did look at a lot of the different vehicles. We looked at brand new Pathfinders, the whole 9 yards. My wife had to have a third row no matter what. So of course we looked at the bigger full-size SUVs. And we came to the fact that let's go look at a minivan, and I knew that from the reviews that this was the best minivan to get by far. We did look at the Honda Odyssey, and we of course looked at the Kia Cadenza, but the best by far for looks and everything was the Toyota Sienna SE, because it has the body molding, it has the different headlights on it up front here, where they're actually blocked out headlights. It has a different whole grille on it. The whole back end's a little bit more sporty, as you got to see. It's not the typical boring mom-mobile. So I was totally cool with it. Hey, it's her vehicle anyways. She has to drive what she wants to drive. But I would decide to get this. And look at the flake. Look at the flake and the little bit of sun we do have. It is beautiful. I am not a big gray fan, but when I saw this is called pre-dawn gray mica, it is beautiful. And I know it's a little bit dark today, but this is just the day we have in the current winter. So let's go ahead and take you inside and actually show you exactly what it's like. Like I said, this sucker is completely loaded. It is amazing inside, all right? So as you can see as we come inside, this sucker is completely loaded. The seats by far are the softest leather seats I have been in when it came to any minivan. For most cars, even the SUVs we drove, test drove for her, just weren't near how soft and comfortable this is. Like I said, let's go ahead and step inside real quick and show it to you real quick. It is just so comfortable just sitting in this car. Let me go ahead and turn this on a little bit, okay? Look at this sucker right here. Look at the startup right there. Looks great. So I can actually adjust so much just from there. So now that we're in here, we can actually flip through all the different things. So you have a little screen there. You also have your main screen here with your apps, audio, everything like that. You know, your typical stuff that you see. You can download everything from here. She had to have, of course, like navigation and everything. I mean, we had the fully loaded Hyundai Tucson, so it had to be the same. So it has all the actual stuff on it. It has dual zone climate control plus rear climate control here. This is fun. It's actually up front here. That's actually pretty nice. It actually gives you so much room. I mean, there's just gobs of room for everything. I've never seen so many cup holders before. I mean, look, you have cup holders here, cup holders that pop out here, heat warmers. You can put your little USB in here. You can have, see what I mean? Auxiliary USB. You have your actual plugs down there. So you have the phone plugged in. Has a nice little center console here, and look how deep the sucker is. Look, seriously. It is over half my arm's length deep. That's how nice this thing is. It is gorgeous inside here. The black looks amazing. It has such soft touch right here through here, guys. It's just, this thing is amazing. I don't care. A lot of people hate on the minivans, but I just don't see why. You can go like this, put your sunglasses in, you can go like this, and then you can actually see what's in the back seat for the crazy people back there. You can actually open all the doors, the rear door, open everything from here. It has a full sunroof. Cool, 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 cool. Like I said, there's tons of room. There is not one, two glove boxes. Two. I mean, this thing has storage for days. Room for days. I mean, look, I have the third row down, and it is just massive. I found out that I can actually put my Kawasaki Z6R motorcycle in here, and it's just phenomenal. So let me go ahead and I'll show you what we do is, if you can actually, you can open up from the side, or I can just do this, and now the side door's opening. This is great. So let me go ahead and hop out, and we'll actually show it to you guys, okay? Alright, so now that we go back inside here, you can obviously see why we got it, because we needed some more room for the baby. So we have the little baby lockdown thing right here. I gotta tell you, this thing is massive once you're inside of here, okay? You can pull this and drop the whole middle seat down, and you can actually remove the whole middle seat if you just want to use these as kind of a captain's chairs, okay? And just walk through and pass through. So this actually goes in the garage, or there's actually a spot in the back. But our spot actually has a vacuum cleaner in it, so you can see we have the third row laid down. One thing we loved about this, and this is why we loved it, unlike any other minivan, I can do this and actually move it. And what I'll do is I'll go to the other side, because the baby seat's obviously locking, holding it down. But I want to actually show you how big the sucker is on the inside. It is amazing. This thing is gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's room for days in here. More cup holders. More cup holders. More cup holders on this side. All the windows go down. They even have sunshade. You see them? That you can lift up and lower down for extra sunshade, even though it has tinted windows. Let's go ahead and take you around back real quick. Alright guys, now that we're on back, I want to actually show you how big this sucker is. Obviously we have the third row down, we don't really need it right now, so we just kind of fold it down. But these things can actually fold all the way down in here. Look, it is a deep hole. These are as big as a regular suitcase. I know it's not going to show up size-wise, but this thing is as deep as a regular suitcase. See how it drops down into the trunk right quick? There, just slide that over here. So what we can do now is we lift up on the little handle. By the way, these were some of the easiest ones as well. Flip it over there to protect the headrests, and look at that. And you can do this to both of them. They're just so easy. We tested out the Honda Odyssey and stuff. These by far were the easiest. So you just go like that, and it sits up there, okay? But look at it. There's more cup holders, 2 over there. 2 more cup holders over there. This thing is ridiculous. Normally now, that middle seat right here would actually come out, it pops out and actually goes into this area. But because we had to order this one, they didn't have it in stock, and had to do a deal or trade, ours came with a shop vac. So, like the Honda Odyssey Elite comes with a vac, so does this one, see? Now, I don't think we're gonna reuse that. I just used my own shop vac to clean out this car earlier. So, but, you know, it's there in case you do need it. And it's just amazing. You have extra ports back here if you want to plug in, especially when the kids get a little bit older, you know, and they're going to have their own stuff. I mean, look at this stuff. It's just insane how much room is in this minivan. And then, of course, they have their own little thing too, see? Where it lifts up. I mean, the Toyota Sienna gives you absolutely everything with the highest resale value. The only thing we did not choose was the premium package with the little Blu-ray player. We thought it was absolutely useless for us. Alright guys, before I leave the back, one of the people want, you know, anybody looking at possibly getting one of these for their family or something like that, or their parents or whatever, this is why I liked it. It was the easiest of all of them. You, like I said, you barely lift up, and you can actually feel like it just wants to go up by itself. You see what I mean? That is awesome. And then you just have to pull back on here, and then it's back, okay? Then you just rotate those up. See what I mean? And now you have a third row. And let me tell you, it's a usable third row. We have the second row pushed almost all the way back just so that we can get the baby in and out easier. But if you put it up to a normal leg room, it's ridiculous amounts of room. And that's what we liked so much about it. Let's go ahead and take you around this side and actually show it to you. Hopefully the wind's not going too bad in your way. You just have to barely pull back on it. It opens up by itself. Now let me show you what I meant when it actually came to moving stuff. So you want to come down here, and you see how there's actually these little tracks? This is the only minivan that had the tracks, okay, where you could actually easily move it, the seat. So I can pull it up like here. And sorry about that, but look, it just easily slides on its tracks. And then you can easily get back there. Or if you want to use the thing, look at that. Look how much room it is, pops in and close together. And you can easily get back there if you want to, but like I said, if you really are taking the seat a lot for the third row, you just take the middle one out if you really want to. Push it down, there you go. And look at how it slides back like that. Just so stinking easy. Let me hop in there. I'm right at 5'10", 5'11". I have the front seat here pretty far back. Okay, we always do that when we ride, just have a lot of room. But look, I'm 5'10", 5'11". Look how much room, knee room it is. This thing is great. I can kick my leg up. I know I look like crap right now. I just got done cleaning. But I mean, it looks awesome. Just awesome how much leg room is. I can put my leg up and let her drive, and I just cruise and hang out with baby Nathan over there. This van is flipping awesome. So I don't care what people do hate on the minivan. There's no reason for you to ever hate on the minivan. It's just that good of a vehicle. So there you go, guys. There is our final walk around video of the 2017 Toyota Sienna SE minivan. Love it, love it, love it. I love the blacked out lights, fog lights, the different type of grille. This thing has everything in it, and we got it for a killer deal at Central Florida Toyota. So a lot of you people might ask, where do you guys get it from in the Central Florida area? If you guys down here, they give you the best deal by far. There was no dealer to come close. And the way I do it is I email all dealers in the area by about 45-minute drive, and then I gave them the lowest price, and then I shoot that lowest price out again from there. And then they were the easiest ones to beat it all. I mean, this thing is just gigantic, like I said. And if you want to shut this, you just have to hit this button right here. And there it goes, by itself. Look at that, Central Florida Toyota right there. It's just, man, this is just so easy to use, so easy to use. So anyways, guys, I go ahead and close up the minivan, and I gotta tell you, 2 thumbs up for me, dude. This is awesome. I know that people hate on the minivans and saying, they're old 90s style technology. Why don't you get a giant SUV? There's nothing, and I mean nothing, when it comes close to the size of the Toyota Sienna minivan. The minivan just trumps it in size all day long, and it's not a joke towards Donald Trump, but I mean, it's just that much bigger, and it still looks good. I mean, everything has changed. If you don't want to be full mom-mobile, get the SE model like we did, because it gives you the different tail lights, not so boring. The whole different body kit around the whole side is different. It's not so, like I said, just plain Jane minivan. And it still gives you all the power options. It gives you all the leather options and everything. The only thing, like I said, we did not get is right back here in the premium package. You'd actually have a big, it's 10 inches long Blu-ray player that you would have. And down here is where you'd actually access the Blu-ray. And you can actually plug in yourself to it if you want to have video game systems. But it was another $2,500 option that we seriously would never, ever use. So there you go, guys. There is my wife's brand new minivan. This is what we got rid of the Tucson for. We just needed the room so bad because we actually left Christmas presents up there in Jacksonville, Florida. We went up there for Christmas because we just didn't have the room in it, and we needed the more room now that we have a growing family. And a lot of you guys ask me, why didn't I get the SUV or something, and why did I get the GTR instead? The reason I didn't get it is because we didn't need it. I have the minivan here. So my plan is to pay the GTR off in about 4 years or less, just pay really heavy payments on it. And then whatever is out there at the time, get a nice big luxury SUV for myself. That way we have the utility in case we do need it. And then of course by then Nathan's gonna be 4 years old, pushing 5, and I might even have another child by then, so I just don't know. So that's my game plan right now. But a lot of you guys have been asking, when are you gonna show us the new Toyota vehicle? And there you go. So thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to hit me up and I'll let you know. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.